Hey guys, hope you're well. I just wanted to record this small little video on how to lose 10 kilos sustainably to help you guys unlock that potential of going past that 3 kilos, 4 kilos that you've lost before and when you've regained it all back. Not to mention is that a lot of people struggle with the long term of dieting when they don't think that the methods that you're utilizing are sustainable, so they don't do it at weekends, they fall in and out of love with it, and then they really find it hard to balance social events, holidays, not being on plan and still getting really good results. So what I want to talk about initially is the art of sustainability. So something that is coined sustainable is something that you can do for a repeated time. Now with dieting and your lifestyle, we need to break this up. A diet is for a short space of time. You may have been on a diet now for a couple of years in and out of dieting, and that's because you haven't reached the results that you've wanted, and also you haven't been able to learn the other side of the dieting metric, which is a lifestyle, a maintenance, a balanced approach where you hold the body weight that you're supposed to be at. So I want to kind of put it into context that dieting is only sustainable for the diet. It's not a lifestyle. Those of you that are trying to do dieting as a lifestyle will inevitably fail because all you do is you calorie restrict, and eventually there will be an off-plan meal, there will be socials, there will be events that you want to go above board, and that's when you hit the fuck it button, and then you really find that hard transition between balancing a diet and trying to do a lifestyle. So I want to make sure that you understand that sustainability is phase specific. When you are trying to maintain a lifestyle, you'll do specific things. When you're trying to maintain a diet, you'll do specific things to sustain that too. So with the diet, to make it sustainable, you need a key fundamental 3 areas that you're going to need to concentrate on to make your diet sustainable. Number 1 is making sure that you have inclusivity of food. So going on one meal plan, cutting out carbs, cutting out a specific food group, going on something that is completely outside of your social norm, like soup diets or bar diets or shake diets, are not something that you want to do for the rest of your dieting time, nor would you want to do it for 12, 16, 20 weeks, because that is near enough half a year. 24 weeks is half a year. You don't want to be doing shakes only for 24 weeks of the whole year. So finding something that is fully inclusive of food intake is going to be absolutely incredible. We utilize our SWOPs document, which has multiple different food sources, different breakfast options, different snack options, all that type of stuff, to be able to mix and match things so you have food flexibility whilst also getting in shape. The worst thing you can do is just go to one specific food. Ignore the dog. This is my friend's dog. We're minding him for a week. So having that food inclusivity is really important. Different food choices, but keeping within a meal structure. You like the food you're eating, but you can also see yourself eating those foods for a couple of weeks at a time, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, where there's multiple different varieties of recipes, and we can actually help you with that if you want to in the future. But that's going to be one key component where you have food flexibility and you're not doing something that is vastly different to what you're doing before, something that's crazy like soups or shakes, bar diets, prepped food that from somewhere else that you're not going to continually eat. They're really bad ideas. Number 2 is going to be picking with your social events or your day-to-day if you're at fat loss days or you're at maintenance days. Often, a lot of people see that fat loss or dieting is one linear path of just being hardcore, be disciplined, be structured, don't have no days off, don't cheat, and be completely linear towards their goals. However, having done this 12 years, there is very minimal people can do it that particular way and be successful. So the way that we like to do it with our clients is we give them an option every single day. There is a time frame. We like time frames. We like to give them something of a chasing direction, a strategy to go towards. But ultimately, every single day you are placed with the option of, do you want this day to be fat loss or do you want this day to be at maintenance? So effectively you're choosing to sidestep instead of lose weight, instead of going 10 steps backwards if you hit the fuck it button. So with this generally resounds around Monday to Friday, you're really good, and then at a social event you might be like, how do I manage a social event? And it's like, choose if it's fat loss or choose if it's a maintenance. If the event is really worth it and you really want to have a few drinks and you want to have a nice lovely meal out, not really care too many about the calories, and then you also don't mind not having fat loss on that particular day or taking away fat loss for a few days, then you can choose that as maintenance and you can go there and enjoy a nice meal, get refreshed, and then move back to the diet the day after. Or you can choose fat loss and you can design a specific strategy to stay well underneath your calories. Having that option gives you the most flexibility that you can have within your own journey. You choose when you lose weight, as opposed to it happening by coincidence or only happening if you're super militant. And having this flux between diets and maintenance will be the key way to last 12, 20, 50 weeks on some sort of structured nutrition plan. Often people that want to lose 10 kilos, 15 kilos will be rarely able to do it in one short spike because of the flexibility of your social events, the enjoyment, the priorities around in seeing other people, going to certain things. Many of us that struggle with our weight are not the people that just stay indoors and do nothing. We're the social creatures. We like to go for dinners out. We like to go to birthdays. We like to go to weddings. We like to go on holidays. And we need to manage those with those fat loss and maintenance days. And that's going to be really, really important. Once you have food flexibility and then you have the choice if it's fat loss or maintenance, you get to have a lot more choice of whether you lose weight or you take a side step on that particular day. And that's going to be incredible for the sustainability of your program, because if you don't lose weight on one day because you've chosen to have maintenance, that's what you are saying is sustainable, because that's a choice on your side. Sustainability comes down to you doing the things that you want to do and prioritizing them, whilst also, when you're not doing those things that are high priority, fitting back into a diet and mold. And the third thing out of all of these things that come around to losing 10 kilos sustainably is focusing on the elements of being accurate. Everything works within fat loss from an A plus B equals C mathematical equation. Calorie deficit, the art of burning fat comes down to you being in a calorie deficit, which means that there is a specific mathematics that come beside it. It's not magical. It's not a myth. It's not, I just eat healthy and then I'll lose weight. It comes down to a specific process. You need to burn more calories than you eat so that you can then utilize those energy sources from your own fat sources, which then oxidize or take them away to reduce your fat levels. It's mathematics. It's science to a degree. And what people make the biggest mistake is that they're not accurate on a day-to-day basis with their food intake. They're not accurate enough with their decisions to do steps or their energy expenditure or how much they eat, because that's where it makes the most difference. So doing a dieting phase where you weigh food, where you assess truly what's going into your mouth from a calorie perspective, is going to be the absolute essential way that you can clear cut your results objectively without the emotional side of things coming into it. A lot of people will say, I eat healthy, I thought it was good foods, it was only a snack, it was only a piece of fruit. All these things add up to you eating more calories than you actually need, which then leads you to getting less results over time. So if you can dedicate a structured block of dieting to being accurate, where you're weighing your food, you're measuring everything, you're either tracking on a MyFitnessPal app or you're using a meal structure and utilizing those variables to be accurate to the gram, will teach you a lot about discipline, will teach you a lot about accuracy, and will teach you how to get results in a short space of time without there being oh no, I can't do this, or I'm not losing any weight, I don't know why. It takes away all of these areas of being like, are you doing X? Are you doing Y? Are you doing A? Are you doing B? Okay, cool. Then we're going to get results. So making sure that you're accurate with your things that you do consistently is going to be absolutely key. If you don't get your steps daily, that reduces how many calories you burn, which will reduce your overall fat loss potential for the week. If you hit your calories but then go over by 100 every day, you're going to reduce your fat loss capabilities. If you go over by 500 at the weekend that you thought was just a little snack, that's going to reduce your fat loss capabilities. So bringing it back to super accuracy will be the way that you can diet sustainably and get results sustainably. And then also with the other two structures, with food flexibility, that'll keep you on your diet longer, with the maintenance and fat loss, that'll manage your social events and manage your own expectations of how to manage things sustainably along the course. And the last thing is focusing on how to get the results in the first place is going to be the accuracy on that side. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, let me know your thoughts. As part of Autonomy, we take care of all of these variables and many, many more to help you get into shape and stay in shape forever. We take people through their 6-phase model, which is the 6 phases to forever, to take people through dieting, through maintaining their fat loss, and then kicking them out at the end to be able to live autonomously and never need a coach or dieting again. If you guys want to know about our process, how we get amazing results, we keep people in shape for life, whilst also giving people the element of having that negotiability around how to keep it sustainable, and doing that all with 3 guarantees within the process, where you get your money back at every single point if those 3 things are not fulfilled on our end, so you can trust us more. If you want to know a bit more about our coaching and making sure that if you want to get those results, you want to get fat loss, you want to keep it off for life, and you want to never have to worry about coaching or paying more money for people to help you through this journey, we will be able to help you do that. So if you need any help or you want to hear any more, just drop me a DM, nathan.autonomy, and we'll be able to start your coaching from there and get us on a call just to see how you are, see what your goals are, see if we can help you, and then we'll take you all the way through our process. So guys, have a lovely, lovely day. Chat to you soon.